Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, out practicing for the Olympics, but also happy 4th of July, and well, we've got moments to celebrate because, well, Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox, and with it, we have new collaborations and a first-hand look at it. So, without further ado, let's get into today's video.
So the world of Helldivers 2 is about to get a lot more full, and we have some interesting stuff about the next collaboration in line with that. But before we jump into that, I did want to go ahead and say I saw this post on Reddit the other day about a user who actually lost his little brother last week. Helldivers was his favorite game. Please help trying to make him a Helldiver for his funeral banner. And I thought we'd go ahead and just salute one of our fallen comrades. If you guys want to do a salute in the comment section for him, I think that would be a really good tribute. That being said, we are going to be talking about the fact that yes, Helldivers 2 is now officially coming to Xbox. The release date is on August 26th, and there's a lot of cool stuff with this. The first thing to know is that the pre-order armor sets will be available for those on Xbox. If you're watching this, you will be able to get this, and it had a lot of PC and PS5 players wondering, like, wait, we're not going to be able to go ahead and get it? They get it right off the rip? And that's kind of how pre-order sets work. However, one of the devs for Arrowhead did say that PC and PS5 players will also get a chance to get the pre-order armor sales at a later date. So they are coming. I don't think it'll probably be August 26th because he did say a later date. Just be aware they will be coming back eventually. I don't know how they're going to work with that because, like, people that did pre-order, there's a kind of a weird thing where it's like, well, then I didn't really need a pre-order. I don't know how they're going to get past the legal jargon. I am always for not having things being gate kept. Now, with the new Xbox players coming in, it's interesting because we got a major order that actually lines up with that. It's going to take like 4 days to do. We got to liberate the specified terminated planets and acquire sufficient terminated samples in order to enable the construction of a new Helldiver training facility on Zegma Paradise. So basically, we got to liberate those 2 planets and get away with, 50 million common samples from any terminate controlled planet. It will allow for these new training sites with the pelicans on them that you can see right here. This is obviously, a way to go ahead and tie in the Xbox players coming in because we're going to have a bunch of newer recruits. However, as I mentioned, this game will be launching on Xbox on August 26th, and it's very important you know that date because that is the day that Gears of War Reloaded, an Xbox exclusive, is going to be going ahead and releasing on Game Pass. Now, the reason this is so important is if you look in the middle character, whose name is Marcus, he has a gun that does have a chainsaw at the end of it. Now, this is very interesting because a long time ago, Iron Sights let us see the chainsword melee weapon, which a lot of people, including myself, theorized because it wasn't going to Xbox at the time, that this was going to be part of a Warhammer collaboration. However, now that we know that it is coming to Xbox and that Helldivers 2 and Gears of War Reloaded both release on the same day on August 26th, and that the team over at Arrowhead has said that they are excited about an upcoming collaboration, Warbond, I'm almost positive that we are getting a Gears of War collaboration with Helldivers 2. I hope we get a Halo 1 in the near future. Halo is probably my favorite FPS game of all time. I've been playing it since I was a little kid. I used to do chores around the house to get $5 to go to the local video game store so I could play a Halo campaign for an hour with my friend because I didn't own a system when I was a kid. So to see a Halo collaboration would be awesome. That being said, I'm very happy about a Gears of War 1 coming. Everything seems to line up. Plus we get, hey, a new melee weapon, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, along with that, that's probably when we're getting the next major update to the game. We just finished Hearts of Democracy, and it's usually around 3 months, which lines up with August 26th. And I think what the whole thing is going to be centered around is, well, the Klen Dahth II event, which we're going to go over right now. We talked about how we will be going to Cyberstan, but there's going to be another one that is also a pretty big impact on the game's future lore. In fact, we do know from Iron Sights that Klen Dahth II fully supports city environments, and Klen Dahth II is actually going to be do more with the Terminids, and I think the cargo vehicle we discussed yesterday with the E710, which is going to be a Terminid resource that we get from them, the oil basically, is going to be related to that. At least that's my thought process somewhat. You let us know about a special event that will be on Klen Dahth II. There is some sort of event tied to this planet that will result in a biome change. During this event, a large blue ring planet appears, illuminating the surface of the planet. The event is set up similarly to how the Meridia black hole was. So that should be just around the horizon, event horizon. Haha, had to sneak that one in. But he did also go ahead and just show us some of the images. Right here, you can actually see the giant blue planet with the rings. It's very Saturn-esque that will be appearing. Along with that, there is also some UI assets he showed us as well, such as the planet biome change in the map filter and how it will look when we actually can go to the planet. In fact, he was able to put us in orbit around it. The planet itself looks pretty substandard, maybe a Sahara desert themed idea, but the blue planet, I guess, is going to change the biome completely. We don't know too much other than that. There was something that was actually posted on that Twitter post where someone said, I have a theory, it will be an Illuminate planet and they will use the teleportation technology to teleport the planet and launch an invasion from there using it as a forward base. And Iron Sights actually commented that might be what the Stargate Nexus is for. We haven't actually heard any leaks or rumors about the Stargate Nexus. We do know that the Illuminates do use warp gate technology, so that could be pretty interesting. He also did mention something on Discord about a magma event he's going to share in the very near future. I have no idea what the magma event could be, although once again it could tie something into the Illuminate, as there was something he posted on Twitter not too long ago about Illuminate lava, and right now the file name is just Illuminate lava, but if it has something to do with the magma event, I could very well see that being connected. Now, along with everything going on with Klen Dahth II, there has been an issue with cheaters actually just dumping super credits into players' accounts, and it's been pretty interesting, and it does tie into something that Shams has talked about changing the super credit system, which hopefully could be something we see right around the corner. It's been very, monotonous running around for a lot of players on level difficulty 1 through 3, grabbing super credits, and Shams, the CEO of Arrowhead, actually did say that undoubtedly they're going to actually tweak how super credits are earned and figure out ways to make it better. Their intent was not that people should grind out difficulty 1 for 3 for super credits, and I think doing something where it ties into the major order would be a fantastic way of doing it. Maybe how many operations you do to help complete a major order will go ahead and reward you with some kind of super credit. That would motivate players to go ahead and actually, focus on the major orders and help get things done around the galaxy. Hopefully, overall, though, the cheating for super credits stops happening because, well, basically, if Arrowhead doesn't make any money, it's going to be harder to get updates pushed out just because financial resources get stretched limited, and that means we might be waiting even longer for more weapon mods, including the silencers, because Iron Sights shared every single customization that's coming to the game when they continue to upgrade it just a little bit more, and this is a very big list. And there's a ton of different ammo types here. You've got everything from Full Metal Jacket, hollow points, high velocity, double power, sniper armor piercing, subsonic, high explosives, toxic, birdshot, buckshot, tri-ball, alternate, stun, Liberty Fire, which just sounds awesome. I'm all about Liberty Fire, tighter breach block, recoil spring patriot, a laser heatsink, medium improved cooldown, which is going to be great for your Plast 2 sickle. You've got your flash hider, compensator, naked, standard choke, duckbill, all the stuff we've seen. My favorite there is at the very end of the list, it actually goes over that Dune Walker, which is that sniper in the future. Along with that, it also goes over the sniper scope for the Hellgas, letting us know that we are going to be getting attachments for the prior Killzone Warbond, which is absolutely fantastic. They have not forgotten about special weapons or unique ones that came in Warbonds or the Superstore. They are also going to be getting more and more added in. In fact, Iron Sights let us know about what is going to probably be my favorite thing coming into the game, and it's actually a silencer attachment. This looks to be coming in the near future. I have no idea if it's going to be for a Warbond, because a lot of people do want to see a silence Warbond like stealth thing, which I think would be really cool.
Let me know down below, guys. What are your thoughts on a Gears of War style collab? Also, are you having a good 4th of July? And don't forget to check out the video in the top left corner. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Spreading managed democracy.